Good afternoon, guys. It is Trader Neil here, and I am here for an emergency video for you guys because crypto is down, and it is down bad today because of one very specific reason. And it's really not just crypto, it is the stock market and risk on assets as a whole getting pummeled right now. So let me show you guys what is going on with the market. Of course, it would mean a lot if you guys hit the like button, subscribe to my channel here at Trader Neil, and of course, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Would mean a lot to me, but this is what's been going on today, guys. So essentially this morning, Trump threatened to put an extra 100% tariff on Chinese imports this morning. This was out of the blue, guys. Pretty much, he was also talking about imposing export control on rare earth minerals, which is pretty insane. It's pretty intense, pretty insane. About 70% of the global supply of rare earths come from China, which is a big reason why that's a big deal. And of course, the tariff wars with China, guys, never a good thing for markets, especially something like this that happens where none of it is telegraphed. For example, like besides a couple insiders, etc., that knew about this kind of tariff getting put on China, no one knew about. And that's why it hit markets so hard. This is the announcement Trump posted on his Truth Social, pretty much talking about this 100% tariff, export control, etc. And well, guys, the crypto markets took a big tumble. All right. So just in general, if I go to the market analysis here, Bitcoin is down 6% on the day, Ethereum down 11%, Sol down 13%, XRP 14, Doge 21. A lot of these altcoins are down bad over the last 24-hour period, guys. A lot of them are down double-digit percenters, some of them down over 20%. If you look at the liquidation data here, guys, in the last 24 hours, $9 billion have been taken out of the crypto markets. $9 billion. That is a huge amount. In the past 24 hours, over 1 million traders were liquidated, guys. It's pretty sad to see. I hate to see it. I know a couple people that it got hit really hard by this, and it's not good, guys. Like this is pretty rough. I think Pentoshi said it best. There's a lot of emotions right now, and I agree. This flush is in the top 3 of all time. I personally, besides the COVID crash, guys, I've never seen a flush like this in the crypto markets, especially with altcoins. And like he said, I know there's a lot of people in a lot of pain right now. But yeah, just check on your friends, guys. Make sure they're okay. All right. Because this is not good. This is huge losses on the crypto market cap right now. Crazy losses. Today, on this liquidations chart, guys, if I go across this chart all the way back to April 2025, you'll see, like, if you look at the total on the liquidations at the bottom of this chart, you know, on the long and shorts, it'll tell you how much got liquidated per day. A lot of these are in the millions, right? Some of them in the 100 millions. Some of the bigger days, like in the end of the July, was 1.5 billion longs liquidated from the market. Earlier in September, 3 billion longs were liquidated out of the crypto market. Today, guys, 8 billion longs have been liquidated out of the crypto market. That is probably one of the greatest of all time amount of liquidations. So that is pretty insane to see. Couple things have happened today too. Binance got their systems under load, and so under high load. And so I think a lot of people were having trouble accessing Binance and withdrawing. I think the Binance USD got depegged as well. So that's pretty insane. This chart of Atom, literally Atom USDT. If you guys know about the Atom crypto, this has been around since last cycle. This thing literally wicked down to 1 cent, guys. 1 cent per Atom token. You cannot make this up. That is insane. And then last thing that I wanted to just mention here, guys, even though things seem pretty bleak, it's always a chance. I think Zero Hedge has it nailed here. And, just based off of the shit Trump does, this him putting these things out about threatening 100% tariffs, things like that. A lot of times, it's all just a tactic to negotiate. And here, like he was saying, the odds of Trump saying had a great call with China's wonderful president Xi Jinping on Sunday happening, relations have never been better. This would not be that surprising. And if that happens, of course, crypto is going to get a pretty nice bounce. Hey guys, just a quick word from me and the team at Breakout Prop Firm. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Breakout Prop Firm, the only prop firm out there that I trust for my subscribers and my students to be able to trade with. If you guys aren't familiar with prop firms, you can essentially use them to be able to trade with much higher capital than anyone might be able to if they have limited funds. And so with Breakout, you can get all the way up to $100,000 account size, guys, with either a 1 or 2 step evaluation here. Pretty much with the evaluation, guys, you just have to pass the evaluation. They got the goals here very clear on their website with the goals, losses that you have to stay above to be able to pass. And then after that, guys, you can literally be trading with up to $100,000 of Breakout's funds to take your own trades with, just for the small evaluation fee. All you guys have to do to sign up out here, go to breakoutprop.com and sign up with my code right here. You guys can use it, get a nice discount on your evaluation. And just FYI, guys, if you are interested in purchasing a Breakout account right now, me and the team at Breakout are cooking something special for you guys. And so all you have to do for the next 2 weeks, if you want to win a potential Breakout account, we're giving away 5 10K accounts here, guys. All you have to do is use code 8N1DFX at checkout, and the bigger account size you buy, the more entries you have in the giveaway. You will be automatically entered after you purchase your first evaluation. So if you are interested in potentially winning a 10K eval, just buy an evaluation and you'll be entered in the giveaway. If you win, they will email you. All right. No guarantee, obviously, this happens, but this is the kind of stuff that ends up going on whenever relations like this do happen between Trump and what he tries to do. I mean, we saw it firsthand with the tariff news earlier this year. A lot of it was just bluffs. And so we'll see what happens coming up. But as you guys can see on Bitcoin here, guys, this has been an insane 4 hours. Bitcoin wicked all the way down almost to $100,000, guys. Bitcoin has not seen prices this low since June. Pretty insane. Even though Bitcoin is down 6% on the day, Zcash, I can't even tell you how insane this asset is. This wick, just for your information, is a 37% down wick. I quote 37%. From low to high, this is up 67%. That is pretty damn insane. And then just looking at a couple of altcoins, guys, Ethereum here. Honestly, Ethereum didn't get hit as bad as some of the other altcoins in this market. So ETH came down, tagged 3,400. Solana came down, tagged all the way down here at almost 150. As you guys can see, that's about halfway down from our April lows to our highs. That's actually was a perfect fill of the golden pocket here, the higher time frame one. And so a lot of times that can lead to a higher low. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen here, but it's just food for thought. I'm not going to focus a whole lot on entries I see for potential tokens in this market, just because there's a lot of, let's just say, structural damage that has been done to the market since this has happened. As you guys can see on my watch list, things are down double-digit percentages on the day. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But I do think that, wicks that we see on stuff like Hype, wicks that you see to the downside on stuff like XRP here, Doge as well, like this is pretty gnarly. And so at the same time, I do think that some of these wicks probably get filled over time. However, depending on how this weekend goes with news, depending on, let's just say, the stock market open Sunday into Monday, we will get a better idea of what might be going on for the next week or so. What I will tell you right now is that just based off of this drawdown on the stock market, which in my opinion could get substantially worse. This is the worst daily drawdown on the S&P 500 since back here in April. If you look at BVol, which is the volatility index for Bitcoin, this is one of the highest volumes of volatility since April of 2025 again. And last thing, if you look at the VIX here, guys, which is the volatility of the S&P 500 here, this is the highest VIX that we've seen since earlier this summer. A lot of this, though, on the VIX and the S&P, I think we are going to see a huge spike in all of these if no good news comes out over the weekend with the tariff stuff. So all of this to say, I think it's a great idea to evaluate your portfolios over the weekend. I think it's a good idea to check and see essentially like what your average buys are, what you're holding, and then over time, just realize that not every single crypto asset is created equal, of course. And it's not a bad thing to hold altcoins. Of course, I hold altcoins. If you guys already know that, I talk about them all the time. But over time, Bitcoin is going to be the asset that stands the test of time. And so what I would recommend doing is if you have some altcoins that you are looking to buy, maybe something like Sui, for example, that you're interested in. I mean, I don't even have to tell you guys that Sui putting in a 4-hour candle an 83% move to the downside. Sui getting into the single digits here. I mean, under $1 almost to 50 cents is absolute insanity. I mean, that was essentially our August of 2024 lows on Sui. Things like this are absolutely crazy to see. And this is indicative of a market crash, a black swan event. So we'll just see what happens here, guys. I do think if we start to fill some of these wicks of if there's more bad news over the weekend, then I do think you want to mark out some zones on these wicks. You want to mark out like the 50% level, for example, maybe get on 5-minute chart, put on some equal fibs, and maybe mark out the 0.5 and 0.75 especially. And if we do get prices like that, I would for sure be buying at those levels if you miss this initial drawdown. I don't know if we get a move to those levels. Let's just say a 5-minute candle that is a 73% down candle on a crypto. I can't even tell you guys how insane that is. Not what I expected to be seeing today. But, you know, like I said, check in on your friends, make sure they're all okay. And I just wanted to make an emergency video for those that don't know why the market was going down today and why this all happened. And just, yeah, stay safe out there, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it in the comment section if you guys did enjoy this video, if you just comment the word mango, because right now, you know, some fruit, some vitamin C, whatever it might be, some energy might be what some of us need right now after that crazy day. Maybe some caffeine too. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you guys being here. Stay safe out there. Trader Neil signing out. Peace.